is going to be segregation from the black. I think, what do you think about this once again? Let me just finish up the sentence. What do you think, do you think it's an issue that black people complain about segregation, yet they separate themselves from our race by saying that we're not allowed to say the N-word, but they are? Like, they're just some kind of different species, even though they're still human, just like us. They're separating themselves from us. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty ridiculous, you know? Because it's like, we're human beings too, just like them, but like, okay, I'm not gonna name specific videos because I don't want to get copyrighted, but, if you go on YouTube and look it up, selling Kool-Aid in the hood prank, there is actually a guy that punches a white guy in the face for selling Kool-Aid in the hood, and I'm not saying only black people live in the hood, I'm just saying it's a more African-American populated area, residents. You know, I'm not being racist at all in this video, I'm not being racist at all. And, you know, I mean, they're human too, they can call us white people, or they can call us Caucasian, you know? They call us white people, so I think I have the right, personally, to call them black people, if I want to. So, that's why we use that phrase. Now, I believe it is ridiculous that black people freak out when a white person, you know, like, for instance, Michael Brown shooting, you know, like that shooting. Well, just, if a black cop killed a white guy, it's blink an eye, it's gone. You don't even, like, think about it twice, you know? But when a white guy killed a black guy, even though that guy was robbing a store, you know, he was robbing a store before that. I don't know if you guys heard that segment or anything. But he actually stole some cigars from a store, and he was punking the cop around, and the cop actually shot him. Now, I'm not trying to be racist at all. But there were riots, okay? There were fights. There were people who were killed, you know? Over what? What? And not being rude to anybody, not being rude to anybody right now, but a little punk going into a store, robbing cigars, and then pushing around a cop got shot, and you, not just black people, but everybody, you know, there were white people in the riot too. They freak out because of that? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And just like fried chicken or watermelon or fruit punch or grape juice or whatever you want to say, you know, that's like not stereotypical at all. It's food, okay? It's not like black people invented all of them, you know? And plus, we were all human beings. We were all the same exact creature at one time. And we still are.
Yeah, we just have a different, the difference
the only
between
difference
us
is
pigment.
skin color.
Pigment in our skin.
That's it. That's it. That's literally it.
And they act like we owe them something, not to be racist, but
no, not to be racist, but the N-word, for instance, that used to be used as slaves, right? When you call somebody that means basically you're a slave, right? Because that's what they used to call slaves. There were also white slaves that they called the N-word. There were Asian slaves, Mexican slaves. It was not just black slaves. Believe me or not. Look it up. I mean, I'm not joking right now. I'm not freaking screwing with you. It was all different races. Just the reason it was mostly African-American people is because most, like, the general population was African people buying the N-words. Or slaves, for instance. Because you don't even have to use the N-word in this instance. It's just slaves. I mean, are you serious? You had to come up with this new word? I mean, come on. And they use it in everyday life, too.
Yeah.
Or we use it, not they. Not just they. We all use it. Well, some of us use it, not all of us, because we don't really cuss, so.
And, Dustin, I think it's a big issue because,
I think it's ridiculous that people are making it a big issue because we're all human beings.
Yeah, Dustin is right on this one. He is, it's honestly outrageous. If black people are going to say the N-word to get mad at white people when they say the N-word, then they are automatically, like, separating themselves. They're creating segregation at that point.
You can go on YouTube and watch YouTube videos. I'm not going to name specific YouTube videos because I don't want to get people angry or anything.
The links will be in the description if I get them. Okay, fine. They won't.
But, you can go to YouTube videos and there will be people, there's one this guy goes around town and says, "Sup, my neighbor," you know, and then there was this one black dude, or African-American person, not black, guy, that after he said that, this guy was a little bit thuggish. Not that all black people are thuggish. There's nothing wrong with black people being thuggish. Some black people have good, like, lives like us, and some white people are thuggish too. So, I mean, it's all racist. Some, like, Caucasian, or Oriental and Mexican people are also like that, you know? So, this guy, he looked a little bit thuggish. He had saggy pants and a hat backwards and, you know, like, sideways, actually, and he looked like not a respectable human being. Patrick, he says, "What did you just call me? N-word." Now, that right there, is a great example of segregation. He's allowed to say it because he thought that he said the N-word too. He thought he said sup, the N-word. Okay, but right after that, he said, what did you just call me? That. Okay? So why is he allowed to say it, but yet he punches the guy in the face because he said his neighbor and he thought he said, are you serious?
What?
He thought he said the N-word. You know, I mean, that's segregation right there. That's enough proof that's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, and
right there.
I think that is basically like our idea. Next video, keep watching the videos. We're gonna get better and better. We're gonna get better quality, and as soon as we get popular enough, we're gonna have a studio. And so, yeah, this is not a special guest if you guys are wondering. This is the co-owner of the channel. We're co-owners.
I am?
Yeah, you're the co-owner of the channel.
Yeah, guys.
Anyways, we're gonna set up our own studio soon. We're gonna have our own we're gonna be doing a lot of conversations through Skype or other social media. Yeah, we'll talk about this after the video. But anyways, guys, if you guys do agree, make sure to subscribe and like, and comment what you want us to talk about. And if we don't get any comments, then the next video will be about victimless crimes. That's a pretty good subject. And the video after that will be about video games.
You know, I think we're gonna make victimless crimes anyways in video games anyways because you guys like that type of stuff. I think you guys will like these type of conversations, and I think this is great for society too, to open their eyes and realize, you know. So yeah.
Anyways, I'll see you all next time. If you did agree, make sure to like and comment. I hope you guys think the same way.
And if you didn't agree, please comment that you didn't agree and tell us why you didn't agree, because we want to know that stuff too.
We do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye, guys.